Okay, so I rebought DRPT, liquidated myself real quick, but it's all for the cause of learning and knowledge, so it's worth it. Tool is still, what you remember or what I remember of it. Essentially just a mountain pile of data to use to identify and learn patterns. I want to start by looking at some of the mooners from before in the 7-day category and using DRPT, finding the patterns first in the contract page, then textual analysis. So we're going to take 3 side by side. Okay, so this one did really well. This one did exceptionally well. 60%. Change it now. What is that? Kind of a random site, not really bullish on that. Bytecode functions. Okay, so this is not very good. The reason is when you start entering the 60% zone, there's a lot of sus shit being used. Let's actually go like this and kind of forgot I have to set this up first. So let me open it like this. This one I need to use as well. This one too. And then, honestly, put it like this. Okay. In the middle, we'll put the east contracts. This one like smaller. No, actually, we'll put east over here. I think the setup is decent. Prefer to have this in the middle though. This is not bad. Okay, let's begin. So change now, it's not the best sign. Balance is fine, age is fine, 3 transactions. The functions themselves, I don't see anything immediate red flag. I don't know about, where is it? Clear stuck token, but and there's a reason why. 60% function plus funding is definitely not the best simulation. This was the initial seconds is unique. 1 out of 4, that's good. 1 out of 1, that's even better. But there are these rugs. Only 1 is a rug, that's fine. Max by 1%. As double, so that's a good sign. Why is that a good sign? Because it shows the devs are willing to put an effort to have multiple potential launch types, in my opinion. Only 1 snipe, first block snipes. Liquidity, 44%, that's very low. 10 fresh, 10 dormant. Interesting. Why is that interesting? Because that is very rare. I've not seen that combo too many times yet. Anti-bot functions, if you relaunch it, it's probably fixed. This is very suspicious and a terrible sign, generally speaking. Are you sure? I combine that with the 50%. It's not the best. So what are the similarities and how do you think the chart looks? Well, this one sustained way better than this one. But this one also had, like, as we can see here, an absurd amount of fresh and very little dormant. And 3 snipes more than this one. More than 6 suspicious functions. Saw gas ratio is not that great. More fresh to bias ratio that I would like to see. And a unnatural. Hold on. A lot more organic. We're playing around the 2 million mark zone. And that was made possible because also here there's no absurd candles. Here, well, it kind of speaks for itself, doesn't it? check something. Here again, we're playing with that psychological level. And this here, all of this is kind of upward, and let's say when it's a dump like this, it's kind of over, but it wasn't over. Yeah, but project never really recovered, did it? It's to 25k right now. It's just a negative blueprint for the token. What's a suspicious function that maybe repeatedly shows up in Mooners either way, but has a ROC percentage, right? Still. Look. Max transaction swap. Remove limit, get tokens back. That's one. Cover ease. Get tokens back, remove tokens. Sex funding is a bullish sign, no matter what way I try to view it. 57 buys, 8 sells. $119 buys, 2 sells. Absurd fresh ratio. This one. 28 fresh. About 40%. About 80%. And this one's chart looks a whole lot healthier. But also it still has a unique blueprint. Yes, it does. Very unique, actually. Anti-lot measurement also. So they cared. 70% safe ratio. Only 4 snipes. 3 dormant. So they truly did care. And you can see based on the chart. There is no insane candles. It's 10x at best. Slow moon. Almost no retracement. Why is that? This is big. 4 sellers, 8 sellers. 4 sellers. Oh, sorry. Let's not conflate the two. These are buys, not actual buyers. So look at this, not this, when we talk about like ratios. My bad. Though this usually is similar. That's the problem. Like you don't have volume bots usually, so. But yeah, this ratio is fine. And here, it's actually worse than I thought then, isn't it? Partly. Buyers. Only 1 seller, man. Like, that is not good. Not good at all. Aha. LP ratio, first LP. 100% of supply. Holders. What? Holders 4. Oh. Looking at the wrong token here. Is this accurate? Indeed it is. Eight, 2. Right. Wait, this is Safe Analyzer is useful, man. I didn't even know about that. Interesting. Not so profitable wallets. That can be an interesting one. Block 57%. Let's check something. Not so profitable wallets. So could we say these are wallets with vision? It's a bit much maybe, but 82. What is this? Block inside AI bot. What does this thing do? Top wallets. Real-time signal from the best wallets. So it's like a statistic that looks at profitable wallets entering or something, like usefulness. Yeah, I fuck with this bot a lot. Where is it? Let me pin this shit. Definitely worth it. Okay, so this one did well. Doesn't have a chart. It looks like a fucking cemetery. Score was high. Holders are good. Aussie. Still worth opening the chart. So yeah. Liquidity. Initial. Multi-blacklist. Multi-blacklist hidden owner. What is that? Oh, these are like different like red flags that has multiple blacklists that happened or something. I don't know. And hidden owner. The owner doesn't reveal himself or what? Interesting. So I think the pattern with suspicious functions might be, of course, this is kind of simplistic, but at the very least, things related to limiting the flow of funds. So start block. This screams anti-sniper measurement. Probably isn't even, but start block time, max buy transaction per block. %. So when they're related to limiting snipers, the flow of funds, etc., then it's not really that bad, I think. But this one seems to be universal. But this is just like max. Oh, sorry. Max buy, I guess. Max wallet size. Remove the limits. Remove B. I don't know what this is. Though again, you can also just use the percentage as a reference, I guess, but Now, Mu is an example of one that only did very briefly 20x. Why did this do a 22x? And, sorry, 21x, pretty much 22. And why did, say, Toto Inu do, or let's say, well, yeah, let's do Toto Inu, because Toto Inu is not that cool. Oh. check something. I find it's useful to ask, like, you come up with a theory. Is it true that most mooners seem to have this one suspicious function for some reason? Or I don't know, and then you verify. But I feel like if you mindlessly just like look for patterns without coming up with a theory of like, you first skim a little bit. You skim and like you try to look for similarities. Or you guess. Or would you say first it's good to ask a question and then test that question? Because I feel like otherwise you don't know what you're looking for. You know. So having a question in mind to like look for that pattern can often help you better discover it. You know. It could be a most random pattern that could be true, but if you think it's probable. Right. Where was I? Let's first answer this. You're actually describing the difference between bottom-up pattern hunting and top-down hypothesis. Both are useful. Well, that's just max buy though. Max transaction swap. Remove limits is a natural occurrence that should happen after the token has been out for a bit. Remove, modify max wallets. Remove limits. Max wallet size. Remove B. What is this? Remove B. Remove B. Remove. I don't know what that means. 71% work rate. Above 65 is a no-no for me. Why was only 44% of supply locked here? Like, how is that? How can you accept that? That's a good question. And let's take a look. Let's take a look currently at the holder ratios. That is kind of like a big red flag. How do they justify that? Aha! They sent a shit ton to Vitalik. Was that a catalyst? That's retarded. Oh my god, I keep forgetting that this shit is not on Next tools. Why did this do so well? Like, even the artwork looks pretty dog shit. The only answer then is like good followers. He does have a good follow list. Yep. Good job. But I don't know, this could have been beforehand, right? Not even that active. Doesn't make any sense. What made these big names or reputable names interested? Follow the dog. Not sure. Let's cut our losses here and move on though.
Really want one of these bullshit stars?
Yeah.
That's not good, this ratio.
You're gonna have to care about everything. More than anything.
This is not bad. Verified contract. This is not a good chart, that's for sure. No volume, which means almost no interest. Volume bot? Why is this attracting small cells? Doesn't make any sense. This is definitely a red flag. What the fuck? This, it did okay. Why did it do okay? Code is unique. Bytes is unique, yes. So the code honeycomb. Aha! I forgot to check this. Wait, what? Well, yeah, obviously, but the what the fuck is wrong with me? But I guess this is post. Yeah, we can help you. It can help you fix your initial interpretation. So this ratio is kind of absurd and not good. So the Dorman is like 1/3 of. Sorry, 1/3. It's 90% of buyers. So you have here a coordinated pump, I think, or something. It doesn't make sense. Why not? Because normally when something launches, it's factually, it's statistically true, it tends to have, if it's going to do well and it's not a scam, it would have like a ratio of maybe 10% dormant, maybe 30% fresh. Fresh here is fine actually. But the dormant ratio doesn't make any sense. So you pretty much, how can something be dormant and fresh? Yeah, wait, what? too sure about that. I don't think so. They should be categorized differently. Fresh is like newly created wall. Dormant is had done shit for a while and now moves again. Still did well though. When did it start doing so well? Let me understand. Started picking up volume and momentum out here. Went 200 and still now even there's not much going on. There's one transaction every fucking half an hour. Literally. Also it's a bit. So this must have had. No, it just has very few sellers. Does it? No, it doesn't. The volume doesn't make any sense. 12K. Since when does volume dictate price action? Not really, but it's like chopping, just slowly but surely going up. No actual trends. Just screams fucking botted as fuck, in my opinion. One Shishi. Non-unique. Great. How many are around? A very high percent, but not 100. Oh boy. 6 from 50, 60, 60. Not a great ratio there. This is not great. Buy gas was yeah, seems to also be about 90%. So we just pass our filters maybe based on buy and sell gas. Ooh, 46, that's not good. 63 fresh, so. Oh boy. This is that one. The lack of actual pros. Was there a lack of pros? No. Not a fan of this though. Is there even a max buy? No. Not even a max buy or buy tax at launch. It did very well though. Just the website and the Twitter activity kind of offset it. Is this a case where narrative kind of beats token DNA? So at launch, pretty good. This is cute. Goes to the cute narrative. Japan, controversial, anime, cute, yeah, cute, haha. To learn for this here. I don't know why this is such a shit quality picture, but let's fucking go. Cute. So at least 3 to 5 posts a day. I would like to see a bit more, but given that the website is also goated, it kind of offsets it a little bit. And who's following this guy? Always check that in the let's see. Predict market. Okay, follow list, a couple of like reputable people. This has not been done before, right? Always check that, bro. It's part of your basic fucking pattern recognition. Only on Sol, I think. On Ethereum? No. It had been done on Sol. How well did it do on Sol? Ask yourself that, brother. So this is not that great on Sol. Why then did it do good on Ethereum? Who fucking knows? But it's not about who else did it and how well they did is an indicator, but you don't need to analyze like this could have just failed because the team sucked, because execution was beyond ass. Website, maybe, I don't want to check into all that. This one is a bit of a mystery to me. This one does not look like it deserves that market cap. Well, you still haven't been able to explain it or what? Community was decent. 3 members, bro. Community is decent, bro. You're tripping right now? Look. Red sugar is very good though. Very organic. Transfer tanks. Biogas is also unique, so I mean there's definitely green flags here. Let's not pretend like there isn't. Plus multiple simulations. Plus they had some plan to extend to Vitalik, which was to me kind of funny and interesting. Plus centralized exchange funding. Check something. Which was first? May. What happened here? No volume. Jason Fury. Matt Fury. So it does appear to be original. I really didn't do that well. Black's following for sure, but fake engagement. Too much fake engagement. No, I think it's his fault. You're good. Frows. So this just launched, to be fair. So we're forgetting that. I don't think the Twitter is that bad. The best flex. There's another token that did that. Tested 50k and failed. Just went sideways and completely got raped. This here is not my favorite. It's not that bad. Problem is nothing really happened beyond that, so it's kind of like I just never really took off. Actually, in this kind of what is it? Fuck is it? Yeah. Now we broke through. We break what, 25k? We broke down support here. $30k. Now we're just going to fucking no big capital biases. 22.
I won't make a mistake again.
Yeah, you will. But not because you're you, just because shit happens. I started a fryer fire. Night after I won Food and Wine's Best New Chef, nearly burned the place down.
For real.
For real. And this weird thing happens, too. You have this minute where you're watching the fire and you're thinking, if I don't do anything, this place will burn down and all my anxiety will go away with it.
Then you put the fire out.
Then you put the fire out.
Why is it that it skews non-rug? Because for you to come up with an unknown function requires some level of originality, creative thought, which overall is not a bad thing. Interesting. Reminder, I'm typing without two fingers that I lost because I didn't listen. Unknown function. This function skews. Is that how you spell skew? How do you spell skews? Skews. Is it skews? Skews. I don't even know, bro. Skews. Non-rug. Because it indicates some creative thought. Bro. It's not really the best. Something else you discovered? I don't think so. Which is? Sus functions that focus on anti-bot attacks, anti-bot and limiting concentration issues / general order flow issues are not that negative. I would say they're Muner prone, but just not very, not great conviction there. I don't think this did that well. A single good follower. Right. Massive inflation of following. Or engagement. All right. That is a terrible sign. I don't know how to interpret this, to be honest. Maybe I can ask it. I mean, shouldn't be scared to ask shit, I guess, but. Maybe someday, I don't want to like docs maybe? I don't want to read this fucking full thing though, I cannot cap. Higher is better, obviously, but I mean.
I have to remind myself to breathe sometimes. I have to remind myself to be present, you know?
Pretty much one guy. Kind of annoying me actually. I want to know what that shit means properly. Ah, is this average PNL? Is it? Could be. Average PNL per block or something, or average PNL of the top holders, I think. Right? So like, this one corresponds with this one, or something like that. I don't know. I think so, or has to be something like that. Okay, cool. That is actually a good signal. For sure it is. No, okay, no, wait, that can't be true. What? Average PNL of 1%. Or best PNL of 1%. No, that's not. No, sorry. I misread that. Those are not. I thought this was the fucking. Jesus Christ. 100%. 60%. That is a signal for sure. How so? Well, naturally, the better the PNL, the more alpha the play. As an indicator, you know. So this was Monarchy Inu. Monarchy Inu, remind yourself. This one did exceptionally well. Exceptionally well, and we have some exceptionally well profitable walls buying this shit. Big time walls holding on. Tell me that's not a bullish sign. Plus, that corresponds. Oops. How did I just copy? Oh, there you go. Correspond. Flawless. Flawless. It's unknown. Originality. Indicator. Next transaction. Delete bonds. Recover use. Multiple launch options. Supply side. 4, 28, 50%. 3 dormant, like 10, a little under 10%, which is fine. Set making. So if you look at the actual, the website is good enough. Actual, it's original. Or it's dead. The other one died like fucking 10 years ago. Stayed above 150k, pretty much. Constant here, double bottom. Double bottom does seem to be a very good. This is talked about. It's played out twice. People notice this shit. Can't lie. They do. They do, man. They do. I think I'm gonna take a little break here, just so I can come back in a bit off stream, kind of lock in some patterns. Again, I don't care, man. I just want to learn as much as I can. That's all it is to me, and then become profitable over time, hopefully. I do need to improve my queries, so I think in my off-stream time, I'm just gonna focus on trying to test new ideas in my queries and improve them. And on-stream, just study low-cap winners, because I also don't really want to share that alpha too much. Sorry, we did, but of like the actual query. No. Well, no one's watching this, but you know, never mind.